Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Druuill Nation. Let's get right into it. Their suffering is a never-ending nightmare because of what they caused for you in your life. Time to watch them burn. Their suffering is a never-ending nightmare. What they're experiencing and what they're going through is hell because they caused hell for you and others. Now their life is going to torment them the same exact way they tormented everybody else. When they go to sleep at night and they rest, it's no sweet dreams. It's no sugar plum drops and all those wonderful things. No angels coming to visit them in their dreams. No prophetic dreams. Nothing good coming to them in the future. They better beware of what they did. They better beware of the stress they caused. They better beware of the type of negative energy, the type of spirit that they put you in. You're such a wonderful, uplifted type of person. Your spirit is always giddy and joyful and uplifted. They couldn't stand that. They couldn't stand to see you be happy. They couldn't stand to see a person full of light. They couldn't stand to see someone do what's right. They had to try to destroy that positive spirit that they saw in you. They had to try to bring down that uplifted spirit that they saw in you. Each and every day you came back stronger. Each and every time they had to witness the greater version of you, the uplifted version of you, the happy version of you. They wanted you to suffer. They put you through a never-ending suffering. So now it's time for them to experience a never-ending nightmare of suffering. They are going to toss and turn in their sleep. They are going to wake up to cold sweats. They are going to wake up screaming, jumping out of their bed sheets because of what they caused for you in your life. It's time to watch them burn. They wanted to bring the fire into your life because they saw the desire in your life. You desired to live a wonderful life. You're working on yourself. You're making your life better. You're making yourself better. You're working on turning into a person that can serve others. They saw that. They see that. They wanted to try to kill that version of you. There are people who take a good person and try to turn that person's world upside down, all because the toxic spirit that is inhabiting them. They want to bring you down beneath them because they see that you're above them in every way. You are not lacking in anything: confidence, love, peace, success. You're not lacking in those areas, and they are. And that's why they had to attack you. We're not just talking about, oh, you made a mistake, I don't like you, trouble to you. We're not just talking about they didn't do something that I didn't like, trouble to you. We're not just talking about they talked about me behind my back, trouble to you. We're talking about vicious attacks on the mind. We're talking about those who were relentless day and night. People who wanted to cause you some type of serious harm. People are going to talk about us. We got to get over that. But we're not talking about just people talking about us behind our back. We're talking about slander. We're talking about those who destroyed opportunities because of the things that they opened up their mouth and said. We're talking about those who removed the bread from off of your table so that you weren't able to eat. We're talking about those who caused you to not even have a voice so you wouldn't be able to speak. That's who we're talking about. We're talking about those who wanted to remove bread off your table. We're talking about those who wanted to remove the shoes off your feet. We're talking about those who wanted to remove those fancy clothes off your back. Not just any clothes. You were able to buy and shop and go wherever you want. We're talking about people who wanted to put a pause on your life. People who wanted to stop you from living your life. People who wanted to stop you from living your dream. People who wanted to stop you from being a happy person. You're on your purpose. You're doing what God put you here to do. You're bringing more light into this dark, evil world. You're making your reality better. So that way those around you can see a glimpse of hope in this person with all that going on in your life, all that going on in your reality, all the good that you're doing for yourself. So that way you could inspire some others to do some good. So that way you can still be inspired to go do some good. They wanted you to be tormented. They wanted you to suffer. They wanted you to go through hell. They wanted you to be enthralled in their demonic energy. They wanted to continuously attack you day after day. They didn't want to leave you alone. They didn't want you to have your peace. You could have done something to them. You could have physically altered their reality, but you chose to let God fight your battle. And God just wanted to see how far they would go. And now it's time for God to fight that battle for you. They're going to suffer a never-ending nightmare for what they caused. It's going to be demons in their dream. Those same demons that they allowed to come into their life, to inhabit their spirit because they were vibrating on a low frequency, those same demons are now going to be coming after them in their dream. Those same demons are going to make it hard for them to sleep at night. Those same demons are going to haunt them the way they tried to haunt you. You're just moving through your neighborhood. You're moving through your job. You're trying to just take care of your business, and you have haunters. You have stalkers, people that want to haunt you, people that want to haunt your every footstep, people that want to hide in the bushes, people that want to cause you to feel paranoid and not feel safe. Well, guess what? Now their mind is going to be the unsafest place known to man. Their mind is going to torment them the same way they tried to torment you. All the anguish they tried to cause for you, they're going to have to lament through themselves. They should have never tried you. It was a test. They chose the wrong answer. They took the wrong approach to this one. And now they're suffering. It's never ending. Their suffering is not going to stop. They didn't want yours to stop. They wanted to keep bothering you and keep affecting you negatively. They wanted to destroy every good thing they saw in your presence. They wanted to destroy every good thing about who you were. They're the type of person that likes to take someone who is good, someone who is righteous, and turn them into the total opposite. Woe to those who do good. Woe to those who repay evil for good. Woe to those who take a righteous person and make them turn to evil. They took a righteous person and tried to make you turn to evil. They tried to turn you into the exact wicked, demonic, evil, twisted, low-down, dirty spirit that they are with their trashy heart. They tried to turn you into that. They tried to turn you into the same entity that destroyed them. They wanted you to be opened up to those negative demonic spirits. We forgive them because they know not what they do. We forgive them. But God's judgment shall come to pass. We forgive them. We let go of resentment. We wish them the best. We have love for them in our heart, no matter how difficult it may be to find. I didn't know I had to mention that to others, but for the sake of this video, I will. But even with all that being said, it shall come to pass. We had to go through what they put us through, and now they're going to have to go through what the energy that they put out is going to put them through. A never-ending suffering. A suffering, a never-ending nightmare. They're going to have to go through that. They're going to wake up feeling like they're being chased. They're going to wake up feeling like they're being attacked. They're going to wake up in the wee midnight hours, the witch hours, feel like somebody's casting spells on them, to feel like somebody's attacking them. They're going to try to go through things throughout their day, and they're going to feel how they try to make you feel. That anxiety, that stress, that anger, that torment is going to be lamenting all through them. They're going to be the ones experiencing every single thing they wanted you to experience. They should have left you alone. They should have not bothered you. They should have left you with your peace, the peaceful person that you are, the God-loving person that you are. They should have left you alone. Now, they've created this world for themselves that they wish they would have never created. Now they're living in the world they wanted to create for you. They're inhabiting the world that they created for you. Should have left you be. Should have left you alone. Should have left you go on your way, being peaceful, being productive. All you wanted to do was be productive. All you wanted to do was spread some peace, spread some love and some joy. Spread some good positive energy, some good vibes. And what did they do? They saw that and they said, not my watch. This type of person will not exist around me. They were happy at your frowns. They were satisfied with the put downs. They rather see you be destroyed than see you be uplifted. Who in their right mind, who's operating in their right mind? A righteous person is just a person who's thinking with their right mind. If you're not thinking with your right mind, you're not righteous. These people, wrong-minded people, thinking with their wrong mind, God forgive them. But God's judgment is going to get them. It's going to hit them. God's judgment is going to encompass them. They will meet their time. They will meet their fate. There's no escaping God's judgment. None of us can escape it. That's why it's best to be on your best behavior. It's best to do what's good in this world. It's best to be a righteous person. Even though it may all be vanity at the end of the day, it's best to do your best. God calls it vanity, but you still have to do your best. It's still it's still good to be the best person you could be. I'd rather be good for God in vain. Let it all, even if it's all in vain. I'd rather have known that I put my best foot forward instead of being the most horrific person to others that I could be, stalking, haunting other people, causing them to have negative demonic episodes because the energy that they're experiencing from others, they feel just won't let them be. Now they're paranoid, looking over their shoulder. Who's going to pop out here? What's going to happen there? Who's going to act weird now? What new random weird stuff am I going to experience now? All because someone wouldn't leave me alone, and now they created a negative reality for me that I have to work through. Well, guess what? Now they're going to have to work through that negative reality. They're going to have to work through everything that they tried to create for you mentally, Everything, every dark, evil, demonic prison they tried to lock you up in, they're going to have to live in that. It's their turn now. Sorry, it's their turn now. Do unto others as you want done unto you. The golden rule. It's called the golden rule for a reason, because that's actually a law of the universe. That is a golden law, a golden rule of the universe. Not called a golden rule for no reason. It is a universal law. Do unto others as you want done unto you. Why do you think the universe is in a figure 8? Everything that you put out is going to come back to you. Everything that you do to someone else, it's going to happen to you. You better be wise, because now they're suffering a never-ending nightmares. No take-backs, no give-backs. They did that. Tried to make you walk a crooked path. Tried to make you walk backwards. Tried to make you slide back. Tried to make you go in the opposite direction of the way you're supposed to be going in. You've made your mistakes. You've did your wrongs. You've asked for forgiveness. You prayed against your evil, wicked ways. Now all you want to do is be a peaceful person. All you want to do is do what's right. And here comes these people seeing you doing what's right. And because you're not evil and twisted like them, because you're not walking a crooked path like them, because you're choosing peace, because you're doing what you know is right, they're going to let the devil use them and try to attack your light. Well, guess what? Their time for being attacked is now. Their time for being tormented is now. And what you do demonically to others always comes back times 2. It always comes back harder on you. They thought that their energy was strong. Wait till the energy that they put out comes back and gets to them. It's going to be way worse, way stronger. It's going to be amplified. Double for their trouble. Trouble them that trouble me, O Lord. You believe in the law. The law is going to trouble them now. The law is, if you trouble those, you're going to be troubled like you troubled. The trouble you give out, you're going to get double for it. You trouble those, that trouble that you put out to someone that had nothing to do with you, someone that was not troubling you, that trouble is going to come back and trouble you, and you're going to get double for it. It's going to be double given to you in terms of peace and everything else, and everything that you lost, you're going to get it back. And what they're going to do is get double in the form of the attack that they put out. They should have left you be. They should have left you alone. They chose not to. They deliberately chose not to do this. Now they have a never-ending nightmare. They're going to be haunted every step of the way, haunted every dream. Every time they close their eyes and go to sleep, they're going to see some horrible stuff. It's going to be like it's going to be like the worst dream that they've ever had. They're going to wake up hoping, calling, screaming, clawing at themselves, just wanting it to stop. Because that's what they did to you. That's what they did to others. They thought it was fun. They took pride in being an evil person, making people hate their lives. Their whole goal was to make you hate yourself and to hate your life. That was the goal. That was the goal. They wanted to make you hate yourself and hate your life. They're suffering for that. There's a price to pay for that. You're going to have to go through something for that. Whether they know it or not, it's coming. Whether they believe in it or not, it's coming. Their time is coming. God's judgment is now. God's about to judge them. The people who wrongly judged you, they're about to be judged. They judged you. They looked at you and looked at your life and they said, you know what? This is how we're going to deal with this person. And they judged you accordingly to how they felt, how they wanted to do you, how they wanted things to play out. That's how they judged you. Since they wanted to judge you, That's how they're going to be judged. Judgment isn't always how you think about someone and your view of them. Judgment is also looking at someone's life and playing like you have some type of control over this person's life, looking at someone's life. This is what we're going to do. This is who this person is. This is how this person is. We're going to do this to this person and change them and try to turn them into something else. That's judgment. They casted judgment out on you. They judged you unrighteously. They looked at you. They said, this is the type of person you are. This is what we're going to do to you. They unrighteously judged you, looked at your life and said, we're going to do this to this person. We're going to treat this person like this. That same judgment is now falling back on them. It's time. It's time for them to enter the suffering of a never-ending nightmare. Their suffering is a never-ending nightmare. They're going to have to relive it day after day after day after day. They're going to have to continuously experience this. That's what they put you through. That's what they wanted you to go through. They wanted you to go through hell. Now it's their turn. Hell's like a doorknob. When you put it back out, you'll get your turn. They wanted you to experience harmful, damaging, negative acts. So now they're going to have to experience those same acts of harm, those same acts of negativity, those same acts of hell that they put you through. They wanted you to not be able to think right. They wanted you to not be able to have the right amount of sleep. They wanted you to not be a healthy person. They wanted you to not have the right amount of peace. They wanted you to be stressed over this person. They wanted you to be worried about this type of person. Every time you walked outside, they wanted you to worry if they were going to pop up. They wanted you to worry if they were going to be stalking and driving by and and with their vehicular harassment tactics. Keep following you in the same car, keep driving past you with the same car, thinking that they're safe and that nothing can happen to them. Doing things that are covert so that way they'll try to have an effect on you, but there's really nothing that can be done about it because the way that they're doing it. But it's attacking your mind nonetheless. It's attacking your spirit nonetheless. Now their mind is going to be attacked and their spirit is going to be attacked. They think they get away with these things because of how they do it and the way that they do it, acting like God's not seeing everyone and everything. But they don't believe in God. They believe they are God and they're playing God. If you're going to think you're God, you better be trying to act like him and be like him and do good works like him and to think like him. Your ways are not his ways, so you're supposed to make your ways his ways by thinking like him, trying to be like him, working to be like him, doing righteous deeds, doing righteous things. All you can do is do your best. All you can do is put your best foot forward. All you can do is try to be the best person that you can be. All you can do is use the God in you and become the best version of yourself. He gives us life and we owe it to him to do our best and to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. But when you deliberately choose to put your worst foot forward instead of your best, and when you choose to bother those who want peace and that are blessed, you're going to have to experience the same disturbance that you've put others through. There's no getting away from the disturbance they tried to cause, the stress they tried to cause. Some of you almost worried yourselves to death. Some of you were so stressed out it caused you migraines and headaches and sleepless nights, and you had to lay down for days, just laying in bed, worried sick about what was happening. The narcissistic abuse, the mental warfare you had to fight, taking a toll on your body, your mind, your spirit. And they think that there's nothing that's going to be retaliated to them against what they did to you. They judged you, and now it's their time to be judged. Their suffering is a never-ending nightmare because of what they caused for you in your life. Time to watch them burn. I'll see you in the next video. We out.